Yo, what's good? Today we got Nia Anime in here, and we are reviewing the book Monsters We Make. It's from CoreyXKenshin. I don't know if you guys know about. Everybody knows about CoreyXKenshin. He got like 30 million followers.
Does everybody know about him? I didn't learn about him until you put me on to him. I didn't know who he was.
Okay, I take that back. And everybody don't know. I don't know how, but either way, we read the book, the anime book that he just dropped. She's more into anime than I. No, I'm gonna take that back. I'm into anime. The only difference is I don't watch all sorts of stuff. She watches all sorts of other stuff: drama, comedy, romance, anime. I just want action.
Suspense,
I just want
all of it.
Okay, so I bought her the book so she could read and tell me about it, and then we're gonna give CoreyXKenshin a review on his like first anime book.
So boom, I read the digital copy, and yesterday it actually came in the mail.
Address, girl. I'm gonna have to
Sorry.
edit that out.
Edit it out.
Or whatever, keep going.
And oh, dope! I didn't know. So in the packaging, let's talk about it. You get stickers. So boom, boom, got some stickers. You have a cool like note from CoreyXKenshin, and if you want to pause and read it, then you can. But you have that. And then the star of the show, you have the actual book. It comes in like sealed plastic, so you can keep it all neat. Do you plan on opening this?
No.
So it's a collector's item. At this point, the digital copy does the job anyways, but let's talk about it. One, so interesting. I read it in 2 days, and that's because I had to do things like, go to work, live life, and all of that. But I read it in 2 days. The artwork in here is so fire and beautiful, and
I'll watch the anime when it comes out. He released a review, like a trailer for the book that I originally thought was an anime, but it wasn't. But whatever. Go ahead.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, I think when we watched that video, he talked about it being like he wants to get there eventually and have the actual anime, and it kind of gives you a preview of the vision of how the action sequences, what he wants it to look like, and you see it frame by frame in the anime. It's like the manga itself, and
your imagination better than mine. I need some movement.
Do you?
Yeah.
I feel like, but the way he broke it down, you can see like, yes, you want the movement, but you see the clean moves of what it is that he's trying to achieve in the action sequences as he's fighting against the monsters.
I get it, but coming from the trailer, I just want to see an anime.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
The trailer got me hyped, so I want to see the anime.
So, one, I think that what I loved, main character looks like he could be like related to me. He looks like he could be your younger brother or your son or something. So Jabari Booker, he's the main character. He's this kid who's super smart, and he gets enrolled or accepted into this high school, a specialized high school, right? And he's thinking that he's just there because.
Give synopsis.
I'm not gonna go in and I'm no spoilers.
Okay,
no spoilers. He's thinking that, and I'm not saying anything that Corey probably didn't say in his own video. So boom, he's thinking that he's just going to this school and it's just this regular high school for really smart kids, but all along they're enrolling students who are the top of the top, have special skills into like just this little.
I don't think Corey said that.
Secret society. He does, and it's in the synopsis in the back. It's in the back. It's nothing crazy.
Like, are you
okay? Like, he's been accepted into the world-renowned New Eden Academy, promised a path to musical mystery, and more importantly, financial freedom for him and his family. See? And it says, but on his first day, that dream crumples into a nightmare. all of this, I can't even like flip the pages because I don't want to ruin this collector's item. We're not gonna pop it open, but all through here, literally, this takes place in one day, which only leads me to believe that we should be expecting way more. What happened to your face?
I'm just checking. You were talking.
Like, what the hell? It just leads me to believe that you're gonna get way more mangas, and it's gonna go by really quickly because it literally takes place in a span of, I give it, first night you leap right into action. You already have like murders and mystery happening. Second day, you meet Jabari. He gets enrolled into this school. He meets his other classmates who he's going to end up just being in all of the shenanigans and fight sequences with, and being a team. You meet them the second day. Third day, all of the things have happened, all of the action, all of the fight sequences, and then they're all like a bit closer than they were the day before. And then that's the end. And clearly there's going to be a continuation. So quick, right?
So how you like it?
I enjoyed it. I couldn't put it down. I kept flipping through the pages. I literally had to force myself to go to sleep. And the digital copy is so clean and easy to navigate. It's in true manga form, how it goes from the back of the book to the front. So you're reading from right to left versus left to right, how you would like do a traditional book. So he stayed true in that sense of how mangas are formatted. The artwork, like I said, is beautiful. It's crisp, it's clean. You can see the fight sequences. You can tell the difference between the characters. There's detail placed into even the background images. So you can clearly see the city, the streets, school, the hallways. It does a good job of when there's multiple characters in a frame, like the other students. If you don't need to know who they are, they blend into the background as they should. And then the main characters come forward, but you still understand that there's multiple people in that room. But your eyes don't focus where it doesn't need to focus. Because it's like kind of like when it shadows out all the figures. And you can tell that Corey just has a good understanding of that true Japanese manga, even though he himself isn't Japanese because he's a black guy. However, you still brought like culture into it because you have this character who you can clearly see is a black kid. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You told me about it already. Tell that. And then
hi.
Like...
I'm used to carrying conversation with people next to me. And so that's what I loved about the anime, and I truly can't wait
for... What about character development and like story development?
Okay, so boom. You see that... See, that's why we need to be bouncing off of each other. So then you see that we have Jabari, you get to meet his father, and you see like all the things that his father has, like little scenes, like cut scenes of when Jabari was younger, and how his musical abilities came to kind of not really necessarily be, but how it impacted him and how he's able to hone it and to serve him on his like this whole...
Tell them.
Sorry, hi. You're able to see how he hones his musical abilities and use it to just benefit him through this whole, I'd say, adventure. Okay, cool. Adventure that he goes through, right? And then you get to see not much through the other characters, which I feel like Corey does this on purpose because it allows him to have more content, more mangas that can be pushed out. Because I read this a little bit ago, so I feel like RDS here is going to kind of put the other characters' names in there. But I believe there's like an April and other people. Han, there's April, there's Han, and then there's two other characters. But you don't really too much know about them, their background, their families, how they got into this high school or school. So it leaves plenty for him to build on in later mangas. And for Jabari, you get to see his up, upbringing and a lot of the values that his father has instilled in him, because he's smart, he doesn't give up, he's competitive, he's confident, he can be like aggressive in a good way whenever he wants to be. And it's weird to say aggressive in a good way because we always have like these, like when you think of like black characters, essentially what aggressive could look like, but you don't get that here. You get someone who's like, he's not taking nobody's shit, he's not going to be pushed around, he understands his abilities and is confident in himself and what he's able to just put out there into the world. So you can't talk him down. He's not doing any of that. He's here to be number one, the best at what he does, and he gets that opportunity to be that shining star in the room. He's never gonna pass it up, and I like seeing that.
Why does he sound like Naruto? Like when he's confident, I'm gonna be Hokage.
Yeah, like literally that element of I'm going to be the best. And when you think about Corey saying like, hey, I was inspired by Dragon Ball Z and Goku and their fight scenes, and like, thank you for that creator putting that out there and having that inspire me. You truly see some of those elements come up. Especially, I keep talking about the fight sequences because I feel like so much time was put into the fight sequences. He's like, I can't see it, I saw it, Corey. You did your thing. You really had me intrigued. I'm looking to see like who's about to throw this punch, who's about to throw this kick,
it's
whose
not
powers.
That I can't see it. It's the fact that when you drop the trailer like that, the trailer was action packed. You drop the trailer like that, I'm more excited for the visual anime because that came 1st.
Mm-hmm.
So this is not flip art pages. I can't do that.
Okay, fine. Like, cool. That's him. When it comes to the monsters themselves, I was like, what is happening? How do they come to be this way? When they say the monsters we make, who is we? Who made them? The fact that you first, like I say, like first few pages, you're already seeing like just the brutality. I'm reading the fear. I feel the suspense. I'm trying to figure out like how did these monsters come to be the way that they are and why they exist. And then the fact that it's like a secret even within the book itself is just good storytelling. There's really good storytelling here. And at the end of the day, I feel like to not read the digital copy or this manga, especially if you're a fan of CoreyXKenshin, granted I didn't know who he was before, it's kind of criminal. Like,
well, this is his first. Like, he stepped outside the box. He was like doing obscure gaming on what do you call this? This is his first manga.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying like for it to be his first really good, and then for you to not read it would be criminal because you would enjoy it. The only reason why
people wouldn't read it is because they're looking at him like a YouTuber. Like, you probably can't do this, or it's probably gonna be trash. What do you think? Do you think that
they're sorely mistaken? And at this point,
I'm not saying that they
no,
were.
I'm saying like if that's how you're feeling about it, you're sorely mistaken, and you're really missing out because I enjoyed it, and it's a quick read, and he put just enough in there. Like, Corey, are you coming out with a next one? I know you ain't say if you was or not, and you was trying to do a series, you trying to partner with people, but if you are, I for sure am making him get it for me. absolutely. I feel like pick it up. Pick it up. Go onto the website. Maybe you could link the website on here, or you could find CoreyXKenshin's
I'm
video.
gonna link it. I'm gonna tag everything.
Yeah, like pick it up, and it was inexpensive. How much was it?
I don't remember it.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, we ordered this, and then the digital copy. We had access to the digital copy immediately.
Yeah, like 2 months ago, right?
Was
2,
it
3
2
months
months
ago.
Yeah. It was,
Yeah. So
it,
whenever the digital copy came out, that's when I read it. So it has been a couple of months. That's why when I'm trying to give details on the character names and stuff, I truly don't remember it fully because or their names, because it was a while. But the artwork stood out to me, the storytelling stood out to me, Jabari's character development stood out to me. Like, those are the things that I felt were pertinent, as well as just, I keep saying it, the fight sequences, the fight like panning, how you can literally in my mind, like as I'm flipping through it, could see the fluidity in the movements of the fight sequences.
You keep talking about these fight sequences. Fine, I'll go through it and I'll.
Ew! Don't open it. Cause
no, I'm gonna log on to the digital.
Oh, okay. Cause I was about to be like, don't. I feel
put this
like
up there with
all your
my
other
last Ronin.
Your little tchotchkes, all your little tchotchkes you got.
Tchotchkes? What is it?
Tchotchkes.
What's a tchotchke?
It means, I don't know if it's like Yiddish, Hebrew, one of those words.
Where
but
are you coming up? Is this from the app?
It's TCHOT something, but it means like little trinkets and little,
I'm gonna
like,
look that up. And if it doesn't mean that, I'm gonna put it up on this thing. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna put the definition.
Your little tchotchkes.
So what do you rate it from 1 to 10?
I give it like a 8.5.
You just talk mad hype about it, and then you're gonna say it 8.5.
I feel like 8.5 is a beautiful score. Like, what are you talking about?
So what do you mean? So there was nothing negative about it. So
I didn't
why
say
would you...
okay. Like, I didn't say nothing negative about it, but like I did say like some of the characters. Complete. It's like I still don't know a lot about the other characters that become his friends, and so I don't know their background stories. And with Jabari, you could learn like just a little bit more about like him.
Okay. All right, you heard that, Corey. Said 8.5.
That's a high score.
And she said it's not bad. It's a high score.
That's a high score.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Tune in to Nia Anime. I'm gonna tag her YouTube channel on here if you wanna watch and hear all these reviews of these crazy animes that I don't watch, but she watches.
They're so good. I watch so many good ones. Come to my channel. I would recommend you animes, and you could always leave me comments of ones that you feel like I should watch, because boy do I watch them.
All right, y'all. Later. So that's our review of CoreyXKenshin's Monsters We Make.